Well, that's one way to put it, but seriously, one of the most significant political effects of the Crusades was the weakening of the Byzantine Empire, which had long served as a buffer between Europe and the Islamic world. Now, the Byzantines had been a kind of middle power in the Mediterranean, controlling the eastern Mediterranean and extending all the way into the Middle East. And they had a lot of experience dealing with both Muslims and Western Europeans. And they often found those two groups to be about as trustworthy as each other. But one Byzantine emperor, Alexios Komnenos, he decided to play the long game, and he decided to play both sides against each other. So when Pope Urban II called for the First Crusade, Alexios wrote back and he said, "Hey, cool it down, guys, we're both Christian. Let's keep the peace." And the Pope was like, "Whoa, dude, you're the guy who just spent the last 10 years conquering half of Anatolia. Like, I don't know, maybe slow down a little bit." And then the Crusaders kept moving east until they got to the gates of Constantinople. And then Alexios was like, "Oh, hey, guys, welcome to my city. Come on in." And the Crusaders were like, "Oh, awesome, thanks for the hospitality, bro. We totally would have sacked your city if we didn't decide to stop here first and get all your stuff." And Alexios was like, "Wait, what, you said you were here to help me?" And the Crusaders were like, "Yeah, we are. We were helping you by taking all your stuff so you can give us all your gold and stuff." And Alexios was like, "Oh, okay, cool, sure, whatever you say, buddy." And that is how the Byzantine Empire got weakened. The resulting Fourth Crusade would eventually culminate in the sack of Constantinople in 1204. Now, the Byzantines would eventually recover, and they would even reconquer most of their lost territory. But the political effects of the sack were immediate and significant. It allowed Latin crusaders to establish for short-lived feudal states in former Byzantine territories. And it also created a power vacuum in the Mediterranean that would allow the Venetians to rise to power, and it would allow the Ottomans to take over most of Anatolia by the end of the century. So, just thanks a lot, Pope Innocent III, you and your crusade. Now, if you want to learn more about how the Byzantines went from sack to salvation, you should check out the series in the description below. Hey, I'm the host of a podcast and author of a book. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of our supporters who make videos like this one possible. If you would like to see your name on the screen and contribute to the production of awesome historical content, you too can support us. The link is in the description.